Om Jananim Sharadam Devim Ramakrishnam Jagadgurum Pada Padme Tayo Shritva Pranamami Muhurmuhu. There are three classes of devotees, Sri Ramakrishna is telling. There are three classes of devotees. The lowest one says, God is up there. That is, he points to heaven. The mediocre devotee says that God dwells in the heart as the inner controller. But the highest devotee says, God alone has become everything. All that we perceive is so many forms of God. Narendra used to make fun of me and say, yes, God has become all. Then a pot is God, a cup is God. Laughter. An enlightened soul sees an entirely different picture of this world and people. When an enlightened soul sees this world, he is seeing divine everywhere. When he sees a man, he is seeing divine in it. The bodily existence and external cover, as if it has dissolved and inner light is shining forth. Each one sees a particular thing according to his knowledge and his tendencies. But nobody sees truth except the enlightened one. They all see in the background of their vasanas and their knowledge. The knowledge is of this passing events life. All experience we have experienced is of this continuously changing world. And which is not there, where is my childhood? Gone forever. Not even memory is there. And all people who played during my childhood days, none of them are there. Nor it is there in their mind, having taken some other birth. It is going to be erased forever. It is like a trail on the water when a steamer goes or a boat goes. These power-packed boats, when they move, they leave a trail. You can actually see as if it is burrowed in water. And as it goes, it comes up. Write on water. As you write, it is wiping and coming. Nothing remains. This world is like that. As a person goes ahead, the behind is erased. Till now, I am here, my past is erased. A little of the what has happened, some points alone will be there in my mind. Memory also slowly declines and finally it becomes very little memory if it is there. Many get total dementia. Everything is forgotten. Just day before yesterday I heard a woman from last many years, she has totally lost her memory. Zero memory. She is not able to recognize who she herself is, nor her children, nor husband. She is just living. Somebody goes and puts. She doesn't even understand that food is kept is to be eaten. Somebody has to put in the mouth, this as for food, and she swallows it. What a state man comes if the memory is failed. Where is man's ego? If a small damage happens to a organ of this body, it is of no more use. And it does happen. The body will perish one day or other. Memories will cease one day or other. Next life you are not going to carry any of the memory of this world. Such a thing we are seeing as real. And Jnani is seeing. If whenever sees this happening, action and movement, he sees divine Leela play going on. Like children sitting there on the shore of the ocean with the sand around, they'll be building houses, this, that, making parks. And finally, they walk on it, run on it, and come back. Nothing remains, nor it remains when they go and see next day. Water has washed down everything. That is his world. Everything is just kalo jagad bhakshakaha. Time eating away everything. This we are taking as real, but they are seeing divine and eternal as appearing as this. That's why that Leela concept comes into picture. Leela of God, a divine play is going on eternally. The cyclic movements of all things, seed and tree. Tree is going to die, but seed is going to be there. Another same play is going on. River water is flowing, it's going to become the cloud again and fall as rain again. Keep the cycle moving. A person is dying, progeny is continuing. A species, an elephant is dying, another baby elephant is coming out. The cycles go on. So this is also eternity, passing through eternity. Srishti Sthiti Pralaya, whole universe appearing and disappearing in that absolute unchanging. But we don't look at any of this. Little of this life, which is not going to be there after a few more days. So the whole thing is, can you hold on to the unchanging eternal reality and see the whole thing happening as a play and slowly evolve to that state of everlasting peace, bliss and joy? Then the slowly, one exists and play is going on. It's one. The one has become many, like the mind has become a dream world in dream. One mind has become the whole dream world. The play is going on. When you wake up, mind alone is there. When the world is lost, God alone is there. It goes back to, merges back in the source. And to see that source alone is there. Then we understand, all this is God. All this is the source. All doubt disappears when one sees God. It is one thing to hear of God, but quite a different thing to see Him. A man cannot have 100% conviction through mere hearing. But if he beholds God face to face, then he is wholly convinced. That's what the assurance Sri Ramakrishna gives. God can be seen. Do you long for it? How much of tears you spend for wife, children and property? Have you ever shed a small tear of drop, a drop of tear, out of longing for God? That's what Sri Ramakrishna, whom shall I tell who wants God? All are running after the world. Small, each life he comes into this world, immediately builds up a family and tries to capture that, hold that, and spend the life. What he is holding is flowing away. He is standing in the beach, and floods are coming and taking away the sand below the foot. And one day he is going to be dipped in the ocean. So that aspect, that's why it's called Bhava Sagara. Once he sees the whole thing, now you see, I take all the videos or detailed study now like a researcher. I am going to do every bit of your house, how it is, where it is, every room, everything somebody captures, how entering from the beginning, again and again from different places, how the house looks. Finally I come to a conclusion, how the house is. Every bit I study and I am clear what is your house. And you are there living. Suppose someone asks, as soon as you enter, what is to your right? I have to think, because it is an understanding. From memory I take out. And this memory is a memory of the unseen reality. Through studies I have acquired. And then I have to think. I may say rightly after thinking, or most of the time I won't be able to tell also what is there. But a person who has gone once and come and moved about freely, without studying anything, he has visited their house once, everything he has seen. And anybody asks, what is there as soon as you enter into the house? He says, there is an almirah. 2 chairs are there on either side. How the one vision, one scene, it removes all the doubts, clarity, sensitivity, perfection. All this comes with one vision. Formal worship drops away after the vision of God. Ritualistic worship, what we do, achamana, so many procedures. Each is a beautiful aspect of God. Purification of the whole system. Then divinization of the whole thing. Dropping away all the tendencies in the body and hands and mind and all that is participating and associated with consciousness. It's called nyasa. And acquiring, reinfusing the power of God to do the worship. Then entering into the worship, seeing where does it exist, adhara. What is the adhara? Adhara Shakti. What is holding God? What is holding me? What is holding the relationship between me and God? All are brought into Rishyadinyasa. How did the sage who got enlightenment, to whom this was revealed, what path did he follow? Then we bring the picture of God. What background did he see? What form did he see in that background? A ocean, a particular wave. How did he see that wave? So many waves are coming and going. How did he like this wave? What is speciality of this wave? All that. What is the form? What for that form? What is the purpose? When is it used? All that. It is a part of worship. Then finally, my trying to be merged in it. With that, the puja ends. and this every day doing. After the vision of God, he was worshipping a picture, mentally created picture. When the real is God, who will do the mentally created picture? You are keeping one picture of your beloved in your house and daily looking at it. Months pass, years pass, then that person, that beloved person arrives. Now what more use is there of looking at that old photo of that person? It's finished. The person himself has come or herself has come, and now it is no picture can imitate or replace the original. Once original is gone, when you realize God after that, it drops away. You can't do the worship of an image or ritualistic form. I used to worship the deity in the Kali temple. It was suddenly revealed to me that everything is pure spirit, Chaitanya Swarupa. The utensils of worship, the altar, the door frame, all pure spirit. Men, animals and other living beings, all pure spirit. Then, like a madman, I began to shower flowers in all directions. Wherever I saw, I worshipped. One day, while worshipping Shiva, I was about to offer a bay leaf on the head of the image, when it was revealed to me that this Virat, the universe itself, is Shiva. After that, my worship of Shiva through the image came to an end. Another day, see, on either side of the Kali temple, there are totally 12 Shivalingas. Now, the Linga means actually sign, in a sign which is indicating something. Guruhu Shishyasya Mukhalingat Vijanati. Guru understands from the signs of the disciple what is he understanding, what is he thinking. Like that linga is where the danger sign, suppose, electrical 440 volts, the danger sign is put. Many cannot read. 2 bones and 1 skull above, danger, and red paint. That immediately, the moment you see, there is a danger. This is that danger sign, apaghata, sign of that one. Now, linga means Shiva Linga. It is indicating the God resting in himself. Shiva in his own bliss, in his own glory, and he himself is infinite, not limited. It is representing infinite existence, which is turned inward to enjoy its own infinity, eternity. Ocean of bliss is enjoying, that is represented by Shivalinga. When one day Sri Ramakrishna is offering Bilva he immediately sees the whole cosmos. The whole cosmos, it's called Brahmanda. It's like egg-shaped Brahmanda. The whole universe in which Ananda is flowing as multiplicity. Each is looking at other particle and thinking each one is limited. It is one unlimited. How that individuality is brought and what it brings, that individuality is called Maya. Now this aspect, when Sri Ramakrishna is keeping the bilva there on its head, suddenly the Shivalinga disappears. And then he sees as if he has gone beyond the universe, and the whole universe is Shivalinga. Then for us, the universe is beyond all limits. We cannot imagine. We cannot imagine what is a galaxy. Millions and millions of galaxies, vastness. So this itself for us looks like an infinite existence which is but a small speck in the absolute. And the whole universe, as if a small Shivalinga is seeing. Now, who will worship that Shivalinga, stone image of the infinite eternity? It is infinite eternity, this is finite and passing. So, after this worship was necessary to recognize that. After that is attained, it ends. The worship of Shiva through the image came to an end. Another day, I had been plucking flowers when it was revealed to me that the flowering plant were so many bouquets. You see how a bouquet is kept in front of the deity or anywhere in the house. The flowers are brought together and kept in a vessel in a beautiful arrangement as if it's a garden and with all flowers, varieties of flowers. If you observe the whole universe itself looks like a bouquet. Now you see, when we move about in Himalayas, after the rainy season, the winter comes, or before the rains come, the summer shines forth. In each season, a varieties of flowers emerge out in various valleys. It's a pleasure to go and view the valley from distance. You can't enter, but you can see whole thing is flower. And flower arrangements are such, varieties of ways. A group of plants with particular flower remains in it. It is surrounded by other things. Here, there, patches like clouds you see in the sky. What varieties of forms the clouds will be taking. Like that you see, who has arranged this? The world bouquet. We'll be wondering, this world is and all what for? Worship of nature. They are all offering their life as an offering into the fire ritual. They come, offer their life to nature and disappear. Whatever I saw, I worshipped. Trailokya, how beautiful is God's creation. Master, oh no, that is not that. It was revealed to me in a flash. I did not calculate about it. It was shown to me that each plant was a bouquet adorning the universal form of God. Each plant is a bouquet in the worship of the universal form of God. That was the end of my plucking flowers. I look on man in just the same way. You see, when I was in Bangalore, The garden was being looked after by one of the Swamis. Now he is the Vice President of the Mutt and Mission, Revered Swami Vinayakanandaji Maharaj. And he had made different gardens and varieties of hibiscus. Around the temple, there are all ornamental garden filled with only flowers. It's ornamental. As if God is sitting, and around what we see in a shrine, we can see the whole temple as you enter the main gate, all around the flowering. And in Bailurmath and all, each season they take out the pots, they will be growing elsewhere. The moment the particular winter comes, the old which was given flowers they will take out, and dahlia, varieties of dahlia surrounds all around. Like that we see the whole. And then for gardening outside, the flowering trees according to season. Then when we get down, there is a place where flowering plants are there only for worship. We don't pluck the flower here and there because it is ornamental, and it is by plant itself, it is worshipping the Divine Mother, it is worshipping Thakur, it is worshipping the nature. So that whole, everything is worshipping. A plant is worshipping God. We will clearly see as we go through the Pradakshina. When we go to Holy Mother's rock there, on the way, either side, oh, what a blessed plant it is, constantly giving flowers. It is worshipping the Lord as it is, standing there. So this aspect of Sri Ramakrishna is telling, after my worship, how beautiful is the God's creation. Master, oh no, it is not that. It was revealed to me in a flash. I did not calculate about it. It was shown to me that each plant was a bouquet adorning the universal form of God. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.